Hello, hardworking parents. It's Ofo here. Today I'm going to talk about 5 tips that would help you to be able to reduce sibling rivalry among your children. Sibling rivalry is competition and jealousy among children. And these 5 tips I'm going to talk about in no particular order will help you to be able to reduce the rivalry going on among your children. The first one is to be able to give each child the needed attention. You make the efforts to give each child the needed attention. Secondly, you want to create the environment for your children to have fun together. Additionally, avoid favoritism. Furthermore, you want to listen to each child and validate their feelings. It's important. And then finally, when your children are quarreling and they are probably fighting and arguing, that is the right time to be able to teach them how to be able to manage their anger, resolve conflict, and respect each other. So let's delve in a little deeper. We know that in every family with 2 or more children, there's a likelihood that the sibling rivalry going on. It depends on the level though. And parents have a real important part to play. The way parents are able to relate to their children helps children to be able to bond. And it's also important to know that every child has their strengths and their weaknesses. And these factors, affect children, siblings in the way they relate. The birth order, the age difference, and their personality traits, all of these affects children and siblings in the way they relate with each other. So if you know these things, it helps you as a parent to be able to handle children and their sibling rivalry in a better way. So talking about the first tip, where you make the effort to give each child the needed attention, there are a couple of things that I can suggest for you to do. You can schedule, a particular time of the day or week that you meet with every child. So each child has their time. You can make a table, so on Monday, after dinner, you talk to this child, and then maybe when after talking to this child, talk to the next child, or maybe the next day. So whatever it is, it helps for each child to have a special time with mom or dad, or both, where they get the needed attention. And when children know this, it's very helpful, because one of the things that makes children go through rivalry is to be able to get the attention of their parents. So by being able to do this, it's very helpful, because every child knows that, I get my time with mom or dad. Another thing that would also help in this regard is to be able to give each child the attention they need when they need it. Sometimes it's difficult. You might be very busy, but it's important to give your child a couple of minutes, to be able to attend to what they need you for. That also helps, and you do it for every child, so they feel that they get the attention of mom or dad. Secondly, when it comes to creating the right environment for your children to have fun, you could, let your children organize fun games for your children, or fun sporting activities. You could take them to the park to play, or the family could go to places where children can have fun, and let your children have fun, the siblings have fun. It's a great way for them to bond, and it could, if you are able to do this more often, the siblings become friends, and that also reduces the sibling rivalry a lot, and it's amazing when they are friends. Additionally, you want to avoid favoritism. Every child has their strengths, so when when each child does something great, or good, when they are in their element, you compliment your child, praise your child in front of the other siblings, and you do it for every child, so every child feels that they are special. Another way is also to, when it comes to giving of gifts, you don't want to just shower gifts on one child. You want to be able to give each child gifts, right? So that one child doesn't feel that, okay, I'm not special, my sibling, my brother, my sister is special. So it depends on the family. Maybe you can spread it across months, or just arrange it in such a way that everybody is able to get a gift at a particular time, that it's convenient for the family. And this helps everybody to feel special. I'm writing a book on Joseph, and I talked a little bit, I've not finished, but I'll let you guys know when I finish. I talked a little bit about the Joseph's coat of many colors that the father Jacob gave him, that aroused intense sibling rivalry among the siblings. So we want to avoid favoritism. And then furthermore, you want to listen to each child and be able to validate their feelings. Validating their feelings doesn't mean that you necessarily agree with what they are doing or saying, but this is what your child feels, and you have to acknowledge that, okay, this is what your child is feeling. And when you listen to your child, they feel heard. And so it's a great time to be able to advise your child or talk to your child about what's going on. Finally, but not the least, it's when your children are fighting, quarreling, or arguing, when the tensions are up, it's a great time to be able to teach your children how to manage their anger, how to resolve conflict, how to respect each other, respect yourself and respect your siblings. You can also talk about what triggers, find out what triggers your anger, what triggers you to fight. Maybe you are hungry, maybe you are tired. So if you are hungry, then go and eat. If you are tired, then go and sleep. So you talk about all of these things with your children, and it helps them to be able to manage their relationship in a healthier way, and not only their relationship as siblings, but it's transferred into their relationship with their friends, their classmates, and all the people that they engage with on a daily basis in their lives. So I hope that you found this tip helpful. If you did, then I would say like it and share it with other parents and guardians who have siblings going through the rivalry thing, and also subscribe to my channel so that I get more of such helpful tips. So take care and God bless.